Okay, this one's not such good news. I actually thought it was just a switch replacement, but honestly, the gremlins came out in full force. I'm gonna just put a little light here. Hopefully it doesn't mess everything up. But when I opened this thing, 14 volts, that was a good sign because this is a 16 volt system. Everything was looking pretty good. It was within whatever safe discharge range, right? Well, then I went fishing. I unplugged the balance cable and came back a few days later, and now look what happens when I test it. Let me just go out to the outside of this. Not sure if I got my positive and negative. Might be reversed. We'll find out. Yeah, it's in minus. Don't disregard the minus sign, but now we only have 9.71 volts. Now, how in the earth did that happen? Because I touched that button and it didn't indicate any on state on it, so I figured that switch was bad. The only theory I have is that I'll show you what happens now. Let me just push this and then I'll turn all the lights off. Okay, and then I'll show you one other kind of interesting thing. You can see that blinking light going on. And then, so it was 9.71 volts. I'll flip my probes around here. And we're going to go right back to it. Being careful here. Now notice that. So that's a pretty good draw. That's kind of ridiculous. So, I'm wondering, did I, push this on button? I flipped it over so that, it's in the case, so it can't touch the buttons. I flipped it over. And the only thing I can think of is that it did this. It turned on, it was just blinking for 3 days and drew that thing down. Yeah, so somewhere I screwed that up. Keep in mind, there's still something wrong on this board, I suspect. Why the heck is it loading it like that? So that's the situation on this. I can probably, pump those cells up. They're about 2.4 volts, but this isn't one that can go back into the wild. It's damaged. So sorry about that one. I hate gremlins, but there we go.